Myths and misconceptions about custom-made items or one-off or made-for-me items. Myths that even I had to get rid of. And I hope by the end of the video that you also will be getting rid of yours. Number one misconception is that they're too expensive. But when you look at it, when you actually calculate all the hours or the time or the inconveniences or even the fulfilling result that you get out of it, then you do wonder if it's really expensive. A lot of made for me or one-off are actually the same price as what is already in stores off the rack. If you find a good craftsman who is willing to work with you, most times their prices are at par. The price point is not that far from each other. The second misconception is that it takes too long. Made for me or one-off, you have to have it made for you. So yes, sometimes depending on the craftsman, it takes a couple of days, it takes weeks for you to have it made for you and then shipped to you. You remove the possibility of even returns because don't forget, it was made with you in mind in the first place. So say, for example, clothing, it was made based on your measurements and it was made based on your specification. So in that sense, did it take too long? Were you able to get the result of what you wanted? It takes long enough for it to make sense. Number three is that they are only for the rich and high profile people. A lot of it has to do with, in fact, the way it has been presented. Oftentimes the people who really custom make or who get things specifically made for them are people who have money or people who have high profile. When you think about it, it's not because of the money that they have. It's because they already have a different shift in their mindset. They don't want to be like everybody else. They don't want to look like everybody else. They believe they have the resources to be able to have things made for them. Now, that does not mean other people who are not as wealthy don't have those resources either. They also have the resources. It's just a matter of a shift in the mindset. And you find craftsmen that also produce quality products to make the things that you want for you. Another misconception is that they're only for people who fall within a certain criteria. Now that's also popular. For example, people who have extremely big feet. The reason why they're gonna have things made for them is because nobody can find their stuff in the stores anyways. They don't fit within the standard, the norm. So yes, those are the only people who are really into made for me because after all, there is nothing available to suit them, to suit their needs. Or maybe people who are extremely skinny and they feel like everything out there is just too large for them, or vice versa. That's one misconception, once again, that needs to be shed because made for me one-off is not only for those group of people. The fifth misconception is that they're not as good as ready-made products. A little bit of history, a little bit of background. For years, people got things made for them, be it jewelries, clothing, furniture, shoes, whatever it was. People had things made for them. That's how people got things done. With the industrialization in the market, things had to get switched around because with industrialization, they had to make things in masses, produce them in masses. Now, when things are produced in masses like that, when things are produced in large quantity, now we have to figure out how to buy it. Now we have to figure out how to make the other people believe that, okay, what they's already made for them, it's not as good. Actually, this industrialized one is much better. They feel like they can't see it. It's not made by a huge industry. And there's something about when people feel like there's something that is being sold to them, which the industrialized market does so well. You know, they convince you, they sell it to you, they tell you why it's good for you, why you should be the one to use this, why this is needed for you to even be able to survive. So by the time you hear all of this, at some point where you had before, you feel like it's not good enough. You feel like this is the best. This is better than what you've ever had. And once again, as I mentioned, these were also misconceptions that I had to shed. Now, number 6, custom made or one-off or made for me are very hard to find. Even though it's birthed out of something that is somewhat possibly true, because it's very hard to find craftsmen today. It's difficult. We can't really find them. They're having a difficult time finding customers. So many of them have switched and they've probably gone to wherever is more lucrative for them, which granted. But is it hard to find? No. Once again, once you shed that misconception, you would find that there are actually many craftsmen, people who are creators. There are creator-led businesses out there, and creator-led businesses based on people who make stuff. And once you want something made for you, you will be able to find them. And especially today with the world of internet, you can always get on the internet and find out, I want this made for me. I want this particular product made for me. Where do I find that? And some things will crop up. Or you can always make use of Instagram or TikTok. There's so many of them that are out there that are getting things made. So are they hard to find? As mentioned, yes and no. But first of all, you have to search. And you'll be able to find more and more of them. Number 7, no one really makes things anymore. I mean, that's things of the past. That's something of the past. I've had friends say that, had co-workers say that, like, who makes it? I mean, people do make things. It's a real thing that is going on, that people have actually forgotten that things can be made for you. There is that misconception that nobody makes things anymore who is interested in making things, and it's on both sides, like craftsmen or even business people having the thought that who is interested in people that would just make things for them. They wouldn't want to buy that. If I'm making shoes or I'm making clothes, why would they want to buy from me when they could go to a particular well-known brand that they know they can always easily get that from? So that's a mindset, that misconception that even the craftsmen are having. And they're not the only ones having it, and customers too. Customers or potential buyers are having this kind of issues too, that who are the people who want to make anything anymore when I can just go there and just go get it. So those are also misconceptions that are going on there. But yes, people do make things. People are still making things. Number 8, custom made or made for me products are an inconvenience, that they're very inconvenient when I can actually just go to the store and get it bought. Like, so why contact somebody, have it made for me, and go through the process of waiting, and then after waiting, then that's the inconvenience. But when you think about it, when you think about the value in it, when you think about the background of why you're buying what you're buying, then you realize that whatever is perceived as inconvenience is actually something that is of a positive, that you can use, that shows the advantage of what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing. It takes a long time, but it's also taking time to make something based on your specification, something that you want, something that is of value to you. They put into consideration not just the quality, your specifications, make sure it's something that meets the value that you are looking for. So is that an inconvenience? It's for you to tell. It's for you to decipher, is this an inconvenience, or this is actually something that still plays into the good or the benefit of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And all of these misconceptions, you're not the only one that experienced it. I experienced it too. Those were just things that I had to work through and get rid of. And it's helped me a whole lot. During the summer, I'm going to mention that I'll be talking about something else in another video. So, well, thank you very much. And if you, once again, feel free, if you're also into getting things made for you, feel free to like this video and also subscribe so that, more videos will come out and go around the world. Spread the word, spread it, because we need to get this out there. As far as the opportunities of made for me or custom made items. But anyway, in every way, you have a great evening. Thanks.